it's Ronnie, and welcome to Kit Conspiracy with MK and Janet, and a host of others here on YouTube and in the Facebook group. Quite a few in there. I'm going to scrap this photo of my oldest grandson, and then there's four little photos, and they're of the National Air and Space Museum. Well, some of the displays in the museum. I am going to use the same stuff I had for the last layout that was leftovers, plus some scraps and odds and ends that I pulled out to go with it. This border strip is from the Elena collection, but the other one, the blue one, I took off this piece of paper, and then that black stripe one, I'm not sure what it was from because I cut all, everything apart and put it together in the iris case, gosh, right after Mother's Day. So I am not sure where it is from in the collection, but it is in this collection. The striped ones tore on each end, so I went ahead and did the Lena one all the way to the ends, but I tore the blue, well, it's got like a blueprint on there, and to match this one here because, it already looks torn. And I'm going to put the little photos on the right side and the bigger one on the left side. Since he's kind of over to the edge of the right hand side of the photo, that's what made me decide which side to put him on. Like he's looking around a pole or a wall. And since I have those stripes there, I was thinking along those lines. When I was showing the kit on the kit video, I thought this was a piece of scrap paper, but no, it is packaging. But I'm going to use it for my banners today, and I'm putting some tiny attacher staples in there. And my photos, I have layered them with 2 layers of green and orange, and I did all 5 of the photos with it. With them. I did it with them. I have 2 layers on here. And I'm just going to kind of center the little photos there. And the photos are of, well, the top one is the Spirit of St. Louis. And then the one that he is in the photo with, it is like Air Force One. But there were plenty in there. I scrapped a page with some of them on there, but well, one with one. I didn't. There was not some. There was one, and I forgot all about these photos, and I ran across them, and I thought, oh my goodness, I need to get them scrapped. I thought I had the whole museum scrapped, but I don't think so since I had these photos. But I am putting some rub-ons on there, and I added a couple of the cancellation stamps. And then that one says post, oh, wait a minute, cart postal, something like that. But part of it, I guess, moved because it's kind of off, hanging off, like it's falling off at the end. But that's okay. It kind of looks sort of like it was meant to be. At least I think it does. I'm going to add this frame. It was one of those on the back of the packaging paper, and so I cut it out. And I'm going to add it to the top and bottom. And when I was cutting it out, I seen that blue stripe, and I thought, oh my goodness, if I'd seen that before I was cutting it out, I might have figured a way to save the blue stripe because I really liked it. But instead, it's going to be on the bottom here. And you might have noticed I had it figured out where I wanted that and changed my mind once I got the glue on there, and it went over in the left-hand corner. I'm going to use that compass for sure, and of course that plane. It looks so much like the Spirit of St. Louis up there that I had to make sure I used it on here. The other one that I did with the plane, I made the plane myself with punch art. So this one's a lot smaller than the one I made. I don't think I could go this small and use my punches and dies to do it. I'm putting that little film strip there. I mentioned on the last layout how many die cuts that I had cut up, cut out, cut out. For this collection, well, for me, a travel collection kit thing before I got this collection, so I put them all in here. But I was basing the colors on this collection because I really like the orange and the blue and the green. Of course, I like the green. Y'all know I like the green. It's kind of like almost a lime green. It's not quite, I don't think, but it's almost there. Uh, that die cut that I just put on there, it is from Bramble Fox, and it there's two that you get in there and a notebook thing. So it's really cute die set. I'm I'm deciding where to put that little thing. And while I was editing, I noticed that it says discover new places, which when I pulled it out and put it in the tray, I knew that. Well, at the last minute, I go back to get something for a title and I get discover. So right above it, I'm going to have discover and then discover new places. So I guess my title is discover new places. So yeah. Or I'm going to find something to switch out on the discover new places. I'm going to leave the title though. I'm putting some tickets here in this corner and I want something dark blue, so it will take me a minute to decide to pull one of those world things out, the globe thing. I had them in there from the last layout, and I don't think I used any at all, but I am going to use one on this layout. And it looks pretty good on there because I've got dark blue in the other clusters, and it needed it. But while I'm working on my clusters, I want to mention that down there below you'll find the links to MK and Janet and anybody else I find on YouTube. Plus, there's one down there from Instagram, so make sure you check her Instagram out. You might find a lot on there. And then there's Facebook, and the Facebook group has a whole lot of layouts in there also. Just lots of inspiration for all of us. Um, let's see. Oh, I decided not to use that camera. I'm going to end up pulling in a die cut one and just because of the colors. I wanted to use that one though because it's vintage and the plane was vintage, but it just did not look right any place that I put it. There's the die cut one right underneath my hand now. But it was tiny, so I went smaller. Even though that one wasn't very big, I went smaller. And I had to add some dark blue down there. I noticed it did not have any, so while I was getting the die cuts, I got it, and there's my Discover, and that one is, well, it's from Hobby Lobby. The die sets from Hobby Lobby, the brand that they have, and uh, my camera, it's just I can't think of what it was. I think it was from a set that just had all tiny cameras when I ordered it. I thought they were going to be a little bigger than they were. But yeah, it had like five little tiny cameras. But I had no clue what the name of it was because it was a very long time ago. Um, I wanted to put some stars on here just so I could scatter the orange around the layout a little more. And I think that's it besides the splatter. So, yeah, I'm going to use the card pumpkin that Debbie gave me. It goes awesome with this collection. And I'm going to sprinkle it around the layout. And I will be done then. Um, and this is Tuesday. Well, it'll be Tuesday when it plays. It is Tuesday, so this, unless I do a bonus one, which, with Thanksgiving coming up, I doubt it. I'll get the opportunity, but yeah, it'll be the last one for me in the series because next week I don't have that collection. And I don't have one made up either. But there is like Christmas hops coming up, so I'll probably be working on a few Christmas layouts. But there's my finished layout. And that smile on my grandson's face, I call that one, this is for Mama for her scrapbooking. It is not his normal smile, but he does it on quite a few photos. And I know it's just to give, he's not in the mood to smile, but he wants to make sure he does for me. But there's the little compass, which is just so cute with that lid. Love that on there. And I did put twine and go through all there, but I left all that out because this is wax twine. And you do have to hold it down if you glue underneath a place you can see, especially, and hold that down just a little while. So I just did the first little bit and then did the end. Um, but yeah, there's the airplane, and isn't it beautiful? I mean, literally beautiful. And it looks a lot like that one there. I mean, not perfect or anything, but similar colors. And there's the camera, and I'd put a star on there. And I believe the star was from Sizzix. I think that the die set that I was using was from Sizzix. And there's the geotag, and he took a picture of a satellite. So I put it on here. They were four in a row on the um, oh, I guess camera roll, you would call it. And so I put it on there. But if y'all leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very much. And thank you all for watching my video today. I appreciate that too. But have a happy, scrappy week. Have fun on the hop. Bye.